Getting justice for Sam... Okay, the Union, first off. Getting justice for Sam is going to take more effort than it originally appeared. You didn't anticipate his killer being protected by a cult filled with giant unkillable bugs. I admit I didn't either. But she is, and if you're going to get to her, you're going to need to find a way around or through those bugs. After a taste of the belonging that the Universal Brotherhood offered, the sordid surroundings of the Seamstresses Union feels more like home than ever. Yeah. Oh, hey, we have to talk to Naked Lady now, because her ex-boyfriend is dead. Well, with your buddy being as naked as it is, I'm sure you won't have a problem. Oh, she has a crowd. Look at that. A full crowd of people ready to be the next ex-boyfriend. Hey there, Simplicity, what's going on? We need to talk about Shane. Shane, what about Shane? Oh, good, Cherry. Just tell it to me straight, Simplicity. I'm a parent's girl. He's dead. My God, Shane. Thanks for letting me know. Maybe we'll talk later. Alright. Oh hey, Johnny Clean asked me to flag you down the minute I saw you. He said he's got someone who wants to talk to you. He sounded a little freaked out about it. He's waiting for you downstairs. I'm gonna guess something about Samzy. Did he say what it was? I can't remember. Made it sound like royalty. You know, someone called the Duke or something like that? Maybe more like the Baron. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Gotta go. Got these people drunk. Alright. I mean, they all want you to make them drunk on something. Hey, Coyote. What the hell was that back there, woman? What the frag was that? Unkillable bugs, weren't you? You were there the whole time. What the heck? Giant friggin' bugs. Yeah. This is funny though. And Sam's sister's the leader. If I didn't see it, there is no way I'd believe it. Giant unkillable bugs. Fine, whatever. I want that woman dead now more than ever. If you go after her again, you think of me, okay? I'll be around, locked and loaded. So I guess it's gonna be a little bit like Shannon, where she's free but I don't have to take her. I guess I will because story. I mean, I assume we got a bit of story with Shannon and the end of her arc. I assume we're gonna get something similar with Coyote, so I guess we're gonna take her. She wants to be there, right? We'll do. Okay, later. Later. You're gonna stick around with Naked Lady? Oh my God, Naked Lady has an icon over her. What is this? Why is this naked? Okay, I guess they're censoring Naked Lady. Enough nakedness. This game needs to be PG. Oh my! Looking to hire the best for some common rabble? You're looking to hire for the best or for some common rabble? That sentence. Sometimes the sentences don't make sense to me in the first time. The best, of course. You got it. Look up the Nephilim Network next time you're hiring. You won't be sorry. Yeah, I remember looking them up. They're stronger, but this game isn't difficult. So, I don't need you. I just don't need you. If I was in the hardest difficulty, maybe I would need him. I don't know. So what's your story, by the way? It's your usual classic story for the ages. Hometown boy goes good, joins an elite squad, then boom! Boom is a technical term for an explosion. Got blown up, got hurt real bad, now I have these shiny legs. I'd do it all again. Obviously, I'd try to miss the bomb. Now I'm here, running the best damn elite merc unit out there. Alright, well, good stuff. What's the story behind the network? Need to know, chum, and you don't need to know. And how to get involved here? Because people hire them here. Oh, you know how it is. There was a girl, there was a gun, and back against the wall. You might say, me and this place, we were made for each other. I ain't gonna tell you more about that, oh man. I assume he's not talking about the Naked Lady. Maybe about the lady that keeps saying oh me though. That's all I want to know. Alright. Mr. Johnson, who are you? Hey, you looking for work? I've got a little something if you're up for it. It's a milk run. It's never a milk run, come on. Don't worry, this one's as straightforward as they come. The job's a simple extraction. People I represent are interested in acquiring the talents of a scientist named Asada. Unfortunately, Mr. Asada is currently engaged with Rinraku, which means he's engaged for life. That doesn't sit well with the people I represent. They see it as a subversion of the free market. Okay. This. Exactly, but it has to be now. Rinraku's shipping Sada out of Seattle in the morning for some sort of overseas research project. Tonight, he's being kept at a hidden research facility out here in the Barrens, just a couple miles from here. I hear they've been bringing in unmarked shipments for weeks now, thinking that nobody notices. We don't care about any of that. We just want Sada before he's out of our reach. The place should be lightly guarded. Probably rent-a-cops. Get in, grab Sada, get out. In exchange, I'm authorized to remit 9,000 nuyen in payment. I am, however, authorized to negotiate. I am not, rather. Last time I was sidetracked, it was just sidetracking and it was fine. No story implications, so sure. We pay on delivery, friend. That's how it always works. Also, the lab's location to UPDA. Hire a team and head this right away. Liberate Sada, deliver him to my employers. They'll have a car waiting outside the lab when you're done. Once Mr. Sada is on his way, meet me back here for payment. Alright. Hey, Bobby. Yo, lady, have we met? You look familiar. I meet a lot of people, no problem. You need some brain benders tonight? I got some of that merc stuff. Freak as taxi drivers, you know? Who are you? Nobody's more trustworthy than old Bobby. Kubota wouldn't let me in the place if I wasn't legit. What do you have, though? Oh, this. Alright, well, no. I don't need any of that. I don't think I'm going to take a full, like, 4-man team for this mission. I think just me, mage, and I don't know, a decker actually. It's supposed to be a milk run, right? Gotta make money. You alright, Simplicity? Not better days. I heard you made trouble with the Universal Brotherhood. They started, honestly. People are starting to say there's some dark dread going down in those chapter houses. Like they're taking advantage of the poor folk who go there looking for help. I gotta say, that makes my blood boil. It's bad enough that the government labels half the population as probationary citizens. We don't need more people prey on the most defenseless members of society. And I hate to bring race into it, but it's a fact that a good number of people who go to the Brotherhood for help are metas like me. But what options do we have? Do you realize that it would take an act of Congress to grant me full citizenship? And they have yet to do it once. Wars started more easily than a meta gets a sin in this country. So it's no wonder we turn to people like the Brotherhood, who claim to listen to our woes and speak on our behalf. Oh, sorry, I just know some folks who went to the Brotherhood for these very reasons. I might have ended up there myself if Ma'am Kubota hadn't taken me in. Whatever's going on in there, I trust you'll put an end to it, one way or another. Yes. Go get him, ma'am. Of course, Mr. Clue. Do I go downstairs to hire peoples? Mr. Delilah. Excuse me. Ah. Wait, hold on. I have some spending to do. I actually have enough for this and this. Hey, confirm. Look at this range combat madman. I think more body is in order now. The next thing I'm doing is body a little. 1 or 2 points. I'm not sure what else I really want. A tiny bit of cheek casting, maybe? I mean, for the adepts that we had, I'd have to actually look at Mr. Delilah over here. But with the adepts that we had, there were some passive buffs that were fine. Like, I would like to have just a little bit of cheek casting if it's going to give me like 10% or more, especially more, chances to dodge spells. That sounds like a really neat thing, you know? And that's a relatively low cost thing. I'd have to find out where to get chi spells though. Hey Doc. I'm glad to see you're alright, son Felicity. I was afraid they'd be carting you back to me in pieces. I don't suppose it would do me any good to suggest an early retirement, or at the very least that you might delay whatever is coming long enough for you to get a decent night's sleep and a full meal? This. And I imagine those were the last words spoken by many brave idiots. Oh, but who am I kidding? I know your type all too well. Words of caution have little worth, and words of prohibition only make you more eager to throw yourself into the fire. You're like children that way. So fine, do what you will. Just mail what I can do to keep you alive that much longer. What have you heard? Well, let's review. In the past few days, I've lost one patient and nearly lost a second. I've also learned that a man claiming to be a fellow doctor was responsible for the first of those deaths. And now I hear that another supposed force for good has been committing heinous acts on innocent men and women. Quite frankly, it's almost enough to make a woman give up on the whole human race. But then I remember why I don't. I remember how many innocent lives Ma'am Kubota has saved by giving them a place and purpose here at the Union. I remember seemingly useless wastes of flesh like Paco, risking their lives to save the ones they love. I remember that some people are still willing to stand up to those who would seek to do harm to others. Yes, Paco, you looked like a useless piece of crap, but he was indeed redeemed. I'm not sure if Ma'am Kubota is exactly the person. And on the other hand, you have Naked Lady up there, whose purpose was given to be naked and lady up there, and serving drinks to make people drunk. Just saying, purpose isn't always the only thing you want in life. And that's the real reason you won't hear me argue against your chosen course of action, because I agree that it must be done. I only hope it can be done without any more innocents coming to harm. Hey now, lady, I'm not that innocent. That's a way to love it. That's the plan, Doc. That's the plan, Doc. I appreciate the lie. Dude, I do plan on not getting hurt. Excuse me? If I get hurt, I ain't planning it, alright? I'd like to wake up to a world short one less evil. Now, how can I help that happen? Do you have any new cyberware? I think you do. This would replace the other one. 6% to hit and less essence cost. That is amazing. Do me that. Do me that. Sign me right the heck up. Current Nuyen. This is... Oh, this is beyond my pay. Alright, okay. Adds one body, that's nice, but not the greatest. This is still something I really want. This is better? One dodge as opposed to not one dodge. It's the same thing, just one more dodge. One dodge is not worth 1500, just saying. Data Jack might be useful considering I got decking after all. I'm thinking of just this one, not this one. I'm just gonna eat my money for now. Just confirm it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm actually getting more essence with this. So Johnny Clean's over here. Hey, Algernon, do you also sell chi casting? Oh, welcome, Simplicity. Is there anything I might provide to make your life easier, perhaps to make another's more difficult? Have you heard of Bug Spirit? Sorry, I find the very thought repugnant. Oh, I guess you're the kind of people that are that find bugs repulsive. You must understand, a shaman does not follow the literal incarnation of his totem. One who pledges himself to cat does not drink milk from a saucer or claw the drapes. Instead, a shaman follows the ideals of his totem. Dog is less a canine and more a symbol of loyalty. Coyote is less a scavenger and more a trickster. Our coyote is not that much of a trickster. She's very straightforward. So you can understand why I find the idea of an insect totem so foreign. To what quality would a shaman aspire in such a case? Hive mind. AKA, what did she call it actually? Belonging. There you go. Yeah. Let me see what you got. Do you actually... Yes, cheat casting. Okay, what kind of cheat casting do we have and how much do you need? Like 10, 9, 8 is just out of reach. What's cheap? 1 and 2. Magic resistance. See, that's what I was talking about. I don't care about pass unarmed damage because I don't want to use that. But this... Maybe even this, but that's a lot of cheat casting. You know, so this is an investment of 3 points of karma. Just 3. Because I already have the willpower, I think it's called. I already have the willpower. I just need a couple points in cheat casting. So that's, again, with the spell casting, it's a cheap... it's cheap buff that I can go get myself. It's 3 karma, and then I get the... a passive... light cover. I don't know what light cover actually does. Actually, you know what? Maybe we can find the... It's... Oh, it's light. It's this. It's not medium. I thought light was going to be this, but I guess... I saw this as no cover and this as light and this is heavy. Can you tell me the exact values of... God damn it. Arrgh! I don't know what light is, but still, considering its spells, that's still pretty damn good, I think. Because spells, you have very little defense against spells for the most part, and this is just going to help me be tankier against mages in this case. Again, really? A clothesman. You have nothing. Well, okay. You might have clothes. I might switch out my mask. I'm thinking of only spending once I get... you know what? I'm gonna look at their wares once I'm done with the run here. Just to have a better idea of what my funds are gonna be like. My funds are relatively low. Hey, Mr. Delilah. Boy, you need runners again? Good, I got some new contacts, some promo mercs. They're in Rakulab. Coyote, who's actually very cheap. No job description, just Coyote. It's very funny. These cost way too fucking much. Well, hey, there's a third mage, Babe Ruth. Muth, sorry. She's more of an offensive mage, isn't she? You have gotten better again, it seems. This is new. Yeah, this is... Okay, you're getting better. You got some support and then some area of effect stuff, because why the heck not? This is AP2, AP3, holy crap. You consume a lot of AP. Alright, so Mage and Decker, I'm guessing. And then for the Deckers, I need to see what I want. She's a melee Decker. I still think she's the better one, just because... Okay, well, as far as decking goes, they're all at 5. She's a better, like, She's better at ESP control, I guess. Which means she has more friends in the zone, I take it. You know what, I'm okay with her. Axe. Yeah, just you. And actually, I can't get the mage and you. Interesting. I'm just kind of broke. Right, you know what? I think we need to sell some stuff too. Maybe that's gonna help. Because I'm never using the stupid items anyway. I have my options elsewhere. I'll take a look. I don't need these grenades. These grenades suck. This is worth a lot, and I don't need it. I'm never gonna use it. I don't need the jazz. Never use it. So, all right. I have slightly more money. I kind of want the mage because she's useful, and I kind of want the decker because I can't deck myself. I am dependent on her. That just cuts my profits in half, of course. 9,000 becomes 4,100. That's less than half, actually, but yeah, what you gonna do? Do you think I could get through without a decker? You know what? Just me and the mage. Do it. The difficulty is so easy, but you know what? It's making me just second guess myself. Override the previous save from this same recording session. Just me and the mage. We can do this, don't worry about it. I kill everything and she makes me kill everything. Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. If we need to hack, I am doomed, but I doubt we do. We'll see. I may have done a mistake. Alright, corporate extraction. You leave Touristville behind and make your way into the Barrens proper, exiting civilization as you know it, with each step, thank you, the little order that still exists falls away, taken over by anarchy in its purest form. All semblance of government oversight, corporate domination, even media influence disappears, leaving an urban feral landscape of bleak desperation. Yet hidden in this wreckage of a suburb, Renraku Computer Systems has hidden some sort of R&D research lab, probably to take advantage of some old tech left after the Shiawaza nuclear power plant meltdown or the crash that decimated the computer industry in 1929. You find your way into the lab. This place has definitely seen better days. No security systems or online to greet you, just the ones made of meat. Maybe you can help a scientist make a life change. Forcibly. Yeah, we're fine, don't worry about it. I got my guns, everything's fine.